Good evening, agents. This LP of No One Lives Forever will self-destruct in 13 minutes.
Fox Hunt calling Foxhound, over.
Go ahead, Fox Hunt.
Approaching target. Outlook good, over.
Excellent news. Proceed as planned. Support standing by. We'll await your signal. Over.
Understood. Over and out.
So thanks to this handy-dandy house we ran into, we'll find ourselves a scope for the AK-47, which will come in handy. And we managed not to freeze to death. Because, you know, that would be bad. Might as well, go ahead and turn off the lights. Don't be rude, conserve power, you know how it is. And we'll take this snowmobile out for a spin. It's almost exactly like the motorbike, but, snow, I guess. This level is a lot more vehicularly inclined than the one with the motorbike, because there's a lot of space to cover. I mean, oh man, they had vehicles in a game back in 2000. Whoa, this is huge. So it's nice. But something you might notice is it seems like the tops of the trees, sometimes they seem to turn to face me. It's a little weird. There are 3 guys up here. One of them has a grenade launcher, the other 2 just have rifles. But I think it's possible that, unlike the last mission we had a vehicle on where, the guards would be way off in the distance and they couldn't see anything. I think it's possible that they use the trees as, call them enemy alerters? So when you reach a certain distance of the tree will turn to face you, and then every other tree or enemy that's within distance of the tree will also turn to face you and attack you. I'm not sure if that's actually the case, but it's a nice idea. Anyway, let's go ahead and try out our briefcase here. It does launch 40mm high explosives, and it ends predictably. Of course, travel time's a little vicious, but you can't get everything you want. It does reload instantly, and each clip carries 5 rockets. You may notice we did miss a guard. He went running off when he saw the grenades, and got it. Yeah, because normally these guards, if this was like in the motorbike stage, they wouldn't have been this attentive, I guess is how I'd call it. So I think the trees have something to do with it. Of course, it's also possible that the trees are just, harm employees in disguise, but that's silly. Who knows, it could be nature coming back to haunt me after all this time. I only noticed the things with the trees in this last playthrough I was doing, and it's really creepy. I mean, I had to sit there looking at it for a second to make sure that I wasn't crazy, just because of what I kept seeing. Despite a bunch of these guys having grenade launchers, I don't think I've used the grenade launcher at all yet. I don't know, it's a very, circumstantial weapon. So those barrels we blew up were connected to that electrical substation, and normally this fence would be electrified, but I fixed that. So yeah, normally at this point, if we tried to touch the fence, it would electrify us, but hey, crisis averted. If we head back this way, we can pick up a little more AK ammo, which is useful, because I plan to use the AK quite a bit. It's the only thing we have with the scope on it. And there are a couple long-range firefights coming up. if I had bothered to take the SVD rifle, it would probably come in handy on this level, but, well, I think I was focusing more on stealth at the time. In the meantime, I do have a crap ton of SMG ammo, so I might as well put some of that to use. Depending on whether or not you get hit by a couple of grenades, this section could be a little bit more touch and go, but otherwise it's nothing to worry about. I'm still worried about those trees, though. Oh god, nature's revenge! Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess I collided with a wall, and it sent the snowmobile airborne at a particular height that it could not survive on the way back down. So you remember a few missions ago they finally upgraded our sunglasses with the mine detector capability? This is the first time that we actually have a chance to use them. So my plan here, since I can't go directly over this hill, is I'm going to head through that gate. I'm going to go along this right side wall, in between these two trees, then head straight for that tree over there, and it should be pretty much set. Of course, the game doesn't let you keep on the sunglasses while you're riding, because that would be silly. I have no idea what happens if you hit a mine, but I assume it's the same thing as when nature gets its revenge. Now, if I had the SVD, this would be pretty much perfect, but the AK will have to work. There's a guy with a sniper rifle. Never mind, there's no longer a guy with a sniper rifle. And foremen with AKs. And that's it. I think that all that is left is we just have to make our way inside the cave that leads to the gondola. You may recall that our contact Tom said that there was a service gondola they used for moving supplies up to the chateau. That's the one we're taking because, well, not too many people use it. And we're practically there. Just a few more feet to go. We'll take the long way around here because there's a little bit of a conversation, one or two. And we'll sneak our way on in.
If you say so.
You disagree?
They were a bunch of idiots. I'll let you in on a little secret. I killed that organization.
What are you talking about?
Seriously, I was the only thing holding them together. When I left, they fell apart.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
Well, let's just say my sources didn't think too highly of you.
Oh, really?
They said you were kind of lazy and belligerent the whole time you were there.
Who are you gonna trust? I'm telling you, they were morons.
I'm sure they were.
I hope they all rot.
Well, if they do, you can join them. In hell! God, it's like it was setting me up. So this fence is electrified. You may notice I took a little bit of damage there even when I was hopping over it. But normally the front of the fence is secured by a padlock. I believe it's a blowtorch padlock, so there's not too much you can do to get inside it. I mean, if you try to touch the fence, obviously you're gonna have a shocking time. but no need to worry about that when we've got a handy way over it.
So, I hear you got the promotion. Yeah, starting next month, I'll be in charge of planning all mechanical sabotage operations for Northern Europe. Wow, that's a lot of responsibility. Tell me about it. It's gonna be a lot of work. I hope I get the promotion so I can feel special too. Yeah. Listen, I gotta go, over here. Alright. See you later.
I can think of no reason not to take out this guy now. We have just deprived harm of their leader of mechanical sabotage operations over Europe. See, this is sort of the opposite of all the guys that you hear talking about their family and stuff like that. They are an evil organization. I mean, you have an option of how you choose to put bread on the table. It doesn't have to be evil.
Sorry, I gave my last one to Klaus.
So there's something a little bit special upstairs here. It's a little strange.
Any word from base 2? Well, keep trying.
No, sir. Yes, sir.
And the dialogue isn't it. So upstairs here, there are two guys, and you can cap them. And if you do, you'll be able to go upstairs, but if you leave one of them alive, once you try and walk into the side room, they raise a ladder and they toss down grenades. But if you kill both of those guys, there's nobody up there to raise the ladder, and you'll walk up and you actually see the grenade. It's, I don't know, it's a little odd. But, you know, scripting is what it is. I mean, there's no point to be quiet at this point. We've been loud all mission. And remember how I was saying I never use this grenade launcher? Well, I hate to feel left out. So I'll continue using the briefcase. Ha, take that grenade launcher, you've been replaced. It is an M79 grenade launcher, which up till now I thought the 79 referred to the year of its manufacture, maybe 1979? But maybe it's a different designation, because this game takes place in 1967. Anyway, as long as we continue ignoring the grenade launcher, all we have to do is make our way into the gondola, and we will make our final ascent to the chateau. So, please join me next time when we infiltrate the Dumas Chateau and finally put an end to whatever evil Baroness Dumas is planning.